brake job on that there Rogue. Okay, now I received two of these. One of those, and the other one is right here. So I got two of these clips. Now, where do we put these? These are the brake squealers. So once the pads get down to a thickness to where this is going to rub the rotor, we want this positioned on the correct side of the pad, which is going to be an inner pad. Now, how do we clock this on the pad itself or on the rotor itself? Where do we put it? Well, let me put these on and I will show y'all how to position this. And this depends right side or left side and the rotation of going forward. So rule of thumb here, all right? If you're mostly going forward, okay, this is 90% of vehicles on the road, 100% of the vehicles on the road, basically. If you're normally going forward, you want that clip to go into the center of the pad. Because if you put it on the bottom and it goes out of the pad, you're gonna knock that clip off and then it deems it not useful, right? So we want it to go into the pad and stay secured. And so we have it at the inboard pad on the top side for the driver's side for a front mounted caliper. Now, if it was on the back side, we would want it on the bottom to go into the pad as the wheel rotates. Here's a cheat sheet. If you take off your brakes and you know how to look at your pads, you will be able to tell that that squealer right there, pad, top side, inboard. Most of the time people don't look at the way they take their pads off. So if you put it exactly the way you take your pad off, then you won't have no issue. And this is what I'm talking about. If it's on the bottom side and it drags out, you can knock this off of the pad. Where'd it go? We don't know. And then you don't have a squealer, and then you don't know how much your pads are at, or you don't have a warning for when your pads are low. So shout out to my boy old CLS. I'll tag him in the video if I can. He reminded me by doing his video for me to make another brake video. I haven't made a brake video in quite a long time. So here we go. Always pay attention to where your squealer ends up, and then you will never meet metal to metal. You won't get metal to metal unless you just ignore that squealer.